The emergency sirens around Shelby Township might have a different look to you. The 30-year system recently underwent an upgrade. Stacy Santitera has more on the improvements made.
We run into some mechanical issues here and there, and the system was getting older.
There are 13 emergency sirens throughout Shelby Township. These outdoor warning sirens are a proven tool to let residents know when there is a weather emergency. All outdoor sirens are locally owned by the township, and 2020 marks a much-needed upgrade.
You may notice that the sirens, if you were used to seeing the cones and the gray siren heads, what you'll notice now is a cone type of siren, and it's going to be white, and it's going to have several cones going up about 10 feet from the top of the pole. They were on 50-foot poles, but through discussions with the chief and finding out that the Department of Public Works wanted to install their data collection equipment, what we realized was they were going to have to purchase 65-foot poles to put their just some small pieces of equipment on.
Well, it just happened to be we were sitting down with the fire chief discussing the whole project on the fire side, and at the same time we were getting ready to put up a direct fixed network system to collect meter reads. So I sat there thinking, why do we want to duplicate our efforts, put two poles up where we can actually piggyback on the fire poles and achieve the same means at much less cost?
So in realizing that the DPW is going to have to purchase larger poles for some smaller pieces of equipment, and we needed to upgrade our equipment, we started discussions to find out if our equipment and their equipment was compatible enough to go on the same pole. It would eliminate one piece of equipment that would be on the roadway as a potential hazard. We've already got enough utility poles throughout the township, so if we can cut that down some by just combining the equipment to one pole for both sets of equipment, it would not only save a little bit of money, it would also save some of the traffic hazards as far as the amount of poles on the side of the road.
This collaboration of efforts saved the township probably about $50,000. So it was a win-win for the fire department, a win-win for the township DPW, and I think it's good for the residents of the township.
And with this upgrade, residents will no longer see meter readers on their property.
The radio transmitters that we put on last winter and over the summertime will transmit the reads to the fixed network data collectors. And so for the most part, you won't see any more meter readers. It'll also allow us to have pretty much instantaneous reads. So if you need a final read for if you're moving in or out of your home, we can pretty much get that in the same day without having to send a staffer out there to do it.
Along with the advancement with the DPW's technology, their tornado sirens have come a long way as well.
These omnidirectional heads will actually send the sound out. It sends it out in an umbrella effect. So the sirens that we had, the older ones, would send it out in only one direction as the head rotated, and it would only send it out to a certain point. These omnidirectional sirens actually extend the distance that the sound can travel, and it travels that same distance all the way around all at once.
The Shelby Township Fire Department expects that this upgrade to the emergency siren system is expected to last 20 to 30 years. For Shelby This Week, I'm Stacy Santitera.
The overall cost of this project came in at about $300,000. The money came out of the Emergency Management and Community Improvement Funds.